Talk Nation, good morning. We got some breaking news per source, the Daily Mail. Conor Benn fails a drug test, plunging Saturday's mega fight, the family feud between him and Chris Eubank Jr. at the O2 Arena. That fight may be in jeopardy. Now, he tested positive for clomiphene. What is clomiphene, you ask? Clomiphene is a hormone and a metabolic modulator. Clomiphene is a powerful female fertility medicine. That's right, y'all heard me say it. Fertility medicine. Chicks use this to get pregnant, which doubles as a performance enhancer. Now, it stimulates egg production in women, giving those struggling to conceive the best chance of getting pregnant. Conor Benn, come on, man, trying to get knocked up before the fight. You should be trying not to get knocked out during the fight. But let's move on. Now, but studies have shown that clomiphene, it triggers testosterone production in men. Now, testosterone heals tissue. Also, it carries oxygen and nutrients to the injury site. So that means all that training that these guys, well, Conor Benn is putting in, especially him coming up, all that rigorous training that he is putting on his body, trying to add mass, trying to add muscle, and at the same time keep his stamina up. I mean, his tissue is going to be broken down. It has to be rebuilt, you know what I mean? So he can be productive and efficient and physically effective during the fight. Now, clomiphene, it helps with that. Now, continuing on, now it also aids in repair, as I said. Now, it helps to put muscle on as well, and it offers a physical boost, hence why it is a banned substance in the world of athletes. So that means anybody banned: basketball, football, soccer, whatever, tennis, badminton, track, field, whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? Pie eating contest, who knows? If you are an athlete, clomiphene is off the radar. You know what I mean? If you ain't with your girl, if you ain't with your wife, and y'all trying to get knocked up, that should not be in your system, especially if you're a male. Because as I stipulated, this is for women to take to help them in the art form of conception. So if y'all having, you know what I mean, you struggling, you know what I mean, getting your soldiers to the front line or whatever like that, or maybe some internal issues on a battlefield, hey, women take that, you know what I mean, to help increase and strengthen their chances of conception. Now, with Conor Benn taking this into his body, into his system, now this helps him basically in recovery, in healing, stamina, and it adds on that muscle mass because look, he's going up in weight. Even though it's a catchweight, he's still going up in weight. Chris Eubank Jr., he's the naturally bigger guy, the naturally stronger guy. So basically, Conor Benn is trying to get an edge. Now, I'm not saying that the fight is canceled. It has not been confirmed that the fight will be canceled, but it's a possibility that the fight is most certainly in jeopardy. Now, you know they're going to have to do their due diligence, probably further investigate, possibly test him again. And if those tests come up negative, then there's going to be green lights, full sales. The fight is on. Let's make history. The family feud of Benn and Eubank, it continues. Now, going into this fight, I mean, Conor Benn moving up from 147 to a catchweight to fight Chris Eubank Jr. I mean, that's a huge feat in itself. That's a huge feat in itself. Chris Eubank Jr. is no slouch. He's a very aggressive puncher, you know what I mean, very active in this fight. And there was some apprehensiveness, you know what I mean, from his father in his camp. There was speculation that allegedly Chris Eubank Jr. was going to be training himself because his father had concerns, I mean, for his son in this fight. Either way, the fight as far as Chris Eubank was going to happen. He was still going to do whatever he had to do to make that fight happen. Now, apparently, Conor Benn felt the same way. So if he took this crap, you know what I mean, trying to get the leg up, I hope not. but allegedly he has. But it has not been confirmed that the fight, as I said, is going to be off. It's a possibility because if they do further testing and if it comes back up that he's still hot, then you never know what's going to happen. But that's what's going on. Hopefully the fight will still happen. You know what I mean? Just goes to tell you, man, like people will do whatever they got to do to win. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's the right thing, sometimes it's the wrong thing. Now, just on a side note, in January, Conor Benn was removed from the WBC rankings because he wasn't enrolled in the WBC Clean Boxing Program, supported by none other than VADA. Talk Nation Stand Up is your boy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope on fight night that bell still rings. Peace. Holla at your boy.
I don't even know what to say, bro.